The stage is set for a do-or-die Game 6, as the Golden State Warriors return home to face the surging Houston Rockets. Golden State led the series 3-1, but Houston roared back with a 131-116 blowout in Game 5 to stay alive. With star guard Stephen Curry still dealing with a thumb injury and the Rockets riding high, every play tonight will be under intense scrutiny. The Warriors need a decisive victory at home, and all of the NBA world is watching to see if they will close out the series. In this preview, we break down the key storylines for Game 6. We'll recap how the Rockets seized momentum with their Game 5 rout, examine expert betting lines and power rankings that favor the home team, and preview the critical player matchups. The analysis will highlight Stephen Curry's role after his recent injury, while also focusing on how Houston's young stars like Thompson and Jalen Green could impact the outcome. By the end, viewers will have a clear sense of what to expect when tip-off arrives. Can the Warriors stave off a Game 7 on their home court? Will Curry overcome his thumb issue and deliver a vintage performance? Can the Rockets' role players carry the momentum and force a deciding matchup? Those are the big questions leading into tonight's game. Let us know your predictions in the comments, and if you enjoy this in-depth preview, please like, share, and subscribe for more playoff coverage. Golden State came into Houston's Toyota Center with a 3-1 lead, but the Rockets refused to go quietly. In Game 5, veteran guard Fred VanVleet scored 26 points, and young stars Thompson, 25, and Dillon Brooks, 24, combined for half of Houston's offense. With Alperen Sengun and Jalen Green chipping in as well, Houston steamrolled the Warriors and won by 131-116. That effort flipped the series momentum. Now the pressure is squarely on Golden State to respond in front of their home crowd. Oddsmakers and analysts give the Warriors a clear home court edge. Betting lines make Golden State a 5.5-point favorite, reflecting both their veteran pedigree and the home environment. ESPN's Basketball Power Index gives the Warriors roughly a 60% win probability with an average margin of about 3 points. This aligns with analysts' views that the Warriors absolutely don't want to go back to Houston for a Game 7. San Francisco-based writer Andre Snellings notes that Golden State is a veteran squad led by 3 future Hall of Famers, and is expected to play well enough to cover that spread. In short, projections favor the Warriors completing the sweep at home. All eyes will be on Stephen Curry, who remains the key to Golden State's attack. Sportsline modeler Stephen O. projects Curry for roughly 25 points in Game 6, noting he averaged 26.5 points in the first 2 home games of this series. Analysts expect the Warriors to come out fast and aggressive in a winner-go-home scenario, which usually means feeding Curry early. One notable prop recommendation from Sportsline actually predicts Curry will score at least 6 points in the first quarter, reflecting confidence he can get hot out of the gate. In short, whenever the Warriors' offense is humming, it almost always starts with Curry's scoring. Curry's recent thumb injury adds an extra subplot. He sat out Game 5 to rest an inflamed shooting hand, and the Rockets have been openly aggressive about that weakness. In Game 5 commentary, announcers and fans observed Rockets defender Dillon Brooks twice trying to swipe at Curry's thumb during his shot motion. After the game, Warriors coach Steve Kerr even blasted the NBA's rulebook for allowing defenders to slap a shooter's arm after the ball is released, calling the current rule the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Teammate Draymond Green confirmed that it was pretty obvious. Houston was targeting Curry's hand. Curry himself kept it simple when asked about the tactic. If it's a foul, they should call it. This controversy has NBA Twitter buzzing, and it adds a physical element to tonight's matchup. Curry's ability to ignore or overcome this tactic could be decisive. While Curry leads Golden State's offense, the Rockets counter with their own dynamic backcourt. Thompson has been electric all series, and in Game 5 he added 25 points to Houston's total. Rising scorer Jalen Green has also shown flashes. He exploded for 38 points in Game 2 of the series, and though he struggled late in Game 5 with only 11 points, playing fewer minutes once Houston built a big lead, models expect him to bounce back. In fact, the model projects Green for roughly 26 combined points, rebounds, and assists on Friday. If Green and VanVleet can replicate their Game 5 contributions, and Thompson continues to draw attention, Houston could force Golden State to navigate a very tough defensive assignment. Veteran analyst Zach Lowe of The Ringer is in the Warriors camp. On his podcast, he said he expects Golden State to win Game 6, even scripting how it will unfold. Lowe envisions the Warriors leading by several points late, Houston making a late push, but Curry hitting a big shot to put the game away. As he put it, Steph Curry will make a shot. Warriors win by 8 and they move on. That specific prediction might be optimistic, but it underscores the common expectation that the home team, and especially Curry, has enough to close out the series. Both teams are reported healthy otherwise. Golden State has no new injury concerns, and in fact rested many players in Game 5. Only reserve Moses Moody played more than 25 minutes last game. Houston will be without forward Jae'Sean Tate, ankle, and backup center Jock Landale, knee, but their main rotation is intact. The tip-off is set for 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. ET on ESPN, also on NBC Sports Bay Area locally. Expect a battle full of physical defense and fast-paced offense. Just as this series has delivered so far, a win for the Warriors would clinch the series and send them to the second round against the Minnesota Timberwolves. If Houston somehow pulls off another comeback, all bets are off, and a winner-take-all Game 7 will be played back in Texas. No matter the outcome, Game 6 will be remembered for how Curry's brilliance and toughness were tested. We'll have full highlights and breakdowns as soon as the final buzzer sounds.